Hi ladies, it's your girl Angel. So me and the hubby are about to go out to dinner, so I thought I would do a makeup tutorial as I'm getting ready. So that's why I have primer on one eye and none on the other, because I decided to do the video last minute. So I'm going to show you guys what I do to get ready, and that's basically it. So I'm going to start with my eBay concealer palette. For the primer, I just take the light green one, which is here, and I use that as a base for my eyeshadows. I just put a little bit on my fingers, and I rub it on my eyelid. And I make sure I get it just all over the lid. This just gives my shadow something to stick to when I'm doing it, so that my colors pop. So now that I have the primer on both lids, I'm just going to go to my Sephora brush set. As well as some of my just regular eyeshadow brushes that I have laying around. I'm going to grab this basic eyeshadow brush, which I got from my local beauty store. I believe this guy was like $1.49. I find this is the one I like to use when I put on bright colors and I really want them to pop. Because I can pack them up there and not worry about them sticking. So I'm just taking the purple and I'm putting it from the corner of my eye, rubbing a little in the crease, and over to the edge. And this is a shimmery purple. This is a NYX HD eyeshadow. This came from my local beauty store, and I believe it was $1.49. Sorry, I'm just gonna check the color in my mirror. The lighting on this camera is not really good. Just recording from my new tablet, and I haven't read on how to change the lighting for the camera yet. It does really good when you're in a room with a lot of light, but I haven't figured out how to turn the light actually on in the camera. So, sorry about that. Once I'm finished, I'll go into a room with better lighting so you guys can see the finest product. But that's basically with the purple on. What I'm going to do now is take and clean the brush. I just grab a piece of tissue and I just kind of rip off the excess up there. And then I'm going to take a black, which is by NYX HD as well. This came from my local beauty supply store. And I'm going to take the black and run that in the crease and out from the corners. Because it's raining and it's gloomy outside, I'm going to make kind of a dark, dramatic eye. I will lighten the black up on this eye. Well, on both eyes, but this side I did a little bit heavier than I wanted to. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is just grab a silver shadow or something clean. Haven't made up my mind yet. I'll find out when I start digging. Let's go for a silver. And this one's just Love Me 360 palette. This came from my local beauty supply store as well. I'm just going to take the silver from this palette, and that's going to be my highlight right up under my brow. So now that I have the highlight under my brow, I'll show you guys what I do to kind of make everything blend a little bit better. I'm just going to grab one of my blending, well, my brush that I use for blending. This one here, just a large feather brush. It came out of a eyeshadow set that I ordered off of eBay. And I just take it and I swirl it around my eye. And it just makes the colors blend a lot better. And I'll blend it up. And then because I want my purple to really, really pop tonight, I'm going to dab the brush off again. And I'm going to go back with the same purple I had. And I'll go just back over the purple section. Because when you blend it, it does make the color kind of fade a little bit. So I'll just go right back on top of it with some more purple. So, now that I am done with my eyeshadows, what I'm going to do now is put my foundation on, and then I'll do my liner and my mascara last. Because I want those to be the last things that I do. But this is the brush I was using for my eyeshadow. Basically what I do now once I finish is I'll take my daily makeup cleaner, which came from Sephora, and I'll just squirt a little bit onto the brush. I'm not going to show me on camera squirting it because I don't want it to get up there. And I just take a piece of tissue and I just wrap it, and you guys can see the makeup that comes off on the tips. The brush cleaner was, I believe, $6 from Sephora, so not bad at all. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to my Sephora brush set, and I'm going to get my concealer brush from out of there. And I'm going to take the same palette, concealer palette that I ordered. I ordered this guy off of eBay. It was $1 and then like $3 for shipping. And I use it for basically everything because it came with an array of colors. So whether you're light or dark in complexion, there's something in this palette that'll match you. So basically I take the, not the lightest brown, but like the medium shade of brown, and I put under my eyelids because I do tend to get dark circles. And I run out along the bridge of my nose because for some reason I get really dark right there. And then I'll take a little bit more, and I always go right above my eyebrow, and I blend that outward and up. And I just repeat the same steps for the other side of the eye. And ladies, this really helps with the dark circles that we tend to get under our eyes. I'm not necessarily tired, and I do put a little concealer all the way down my nose, the bridge, my T-zone. And then I'm going to do above the eyebrow on this side as well, and blend it outward. So, that's what all my concealer on. And then my face looks really uneven and blotchy now, but I promise it comes together with this. So I'm going to close up my concealer palette because I am finished with that. I'm going to clean off this brush as well. Same Sephora spray. I'm going to wipe that guy off. And now I'm just going to take my True Blend in a C6, which is Soft Sable, the True Match by L'Oreal. And I'm going to place that on, which is my liquid foundation. I just pour a little bit in my hand, and then I take my brush from my Sephora set, and I begin to put it on. And for me, I always start with my chin and work my way up. Well, I'll kind of start under the eye, and then I'll get to my chin. and just work my way around. And then I'll make sure to get my forehead really good. And this is going over the concealer as well. And the reason I put the concealer on under my eyes and then that T-zone and then put foundation on top of it is because even when I just put foundation on top of the areas I told you about, like the dark circles under my eyes as well as in my T-zone, they fade really, really quick. So, you know, the rest of my skin looks good, and then I've got, you know, these two patches where it's like, oh my gosh, you know, she's got really baggy eyes, or people tell me I look tired, and I don't want that, so I just do that. So now all the foundation's on. I'm going to rub it in really good. We're going to go through the same process of cleaning the brushes, which I'll do that later. I'm just going to set it to the side now so I can hurry up because my video's getting kind of long. I'm going to take my eyeliner by Mary Kay, and I'll just roll that up. And I run it along my lash line. Ooh. Sorry if I don't talk during this, ladies, but I get really quiet when I put my eyeliner on because I'm always scared I'm going to poke myself in the eye. So now that one eye's finished, I'll go over and do the other side. Yes, this is a scary look as I put the eyeliner on. So now that I have that on, I'm just going to take and add me a little blush. Which comes from my Mary Kay travel set. You guys have seen this in another video. This is one of my Sephora powder brushes. And I just add that right along my cheekbone line. And then the apples of my cheeks. So I have that on. And now I got my Mary Kay Ultimate Mascara. And I'm just going to put a little bit of that on. Okay, so now that we're done with the mascara, I think that's pretty much it, ladies, for my face. Something simple, quick, you know, 10-minute face without the instructions if I was just going through without showing you, ladies. I'll try to get in a little bit better light so you can see. Just a simple purple and black eye. Okay, the lighting's a little bit better right here. But I hope you guys enjoy. Hope the video was helpful. Now that my face is complete, I'm going to go work on my hair, and final step will be put on the lip gloss of your choice. Bye, ladies.